Hi, this is Kelly for Texas Pediatric Dentistry, and today I want to talk a little bit about what to expect when your child comes to the dentist for the first time. Here at Texas Pediatric Dentistry, we know that the first dental visit is usually a really exciting experience for most kids, but we also know that there are some kids who are afraid or anxious about coming to the dentist. As a parent, the best thing that you can do is to have a positive attitude about coming to the dentist and encourage them to not be afraid. If you have dental anxiety yourself, it's very important that you try to not pass that on to them. No matter how hard it is, try to put on a brave face and a smile and tell them that they're going to love coming to the dentist. You'll be setting them up for a lifetime of good oral health. I have a friend here with me today that I want to introduce you to. Come right over here. This is my friend Braylon. Braylon, were you scared the first time you came to the dentist?
Yes.
Were you a little scared or super scared?
Super scared.
You were? What about now?
I'm not scared anymore.
You're not? How come you're not scared anymore?
Because I've been to the place and they've introduced me around.
Uh-huh.
And it's a good place to get your teeth cleaned.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch cartoons on the TV.
Yeah, so it's lots of fun stuff. Awesome. Okay, so what's your very, very favorite part about coming to the dentist?
Getting my teeth clean and getting prizes.
Getting teeth clean and prizes. That is awesome. Good job, Braylon. Thank you so much for helping me today.
You're welcome.
Okay, so if your kids do get scared and they start to freak out a little bit during the appointment, please don't worry about it or stress about it. It's something that we deal with every single day, and we're well trained on how to deal with it. Each visit will get easier and easier, I promise, especially if you stick to an every 6-month schedule. The more you expose them to it, the easier it eventually becomes. Another way that you can get your kids excited about coming to the dentist is to read them books about coming to the dentist, because those will focus on the positive aspects of it. And then if they're coming here to Texas Pediatric Dentistry, you should go to our website and go to the photo gallery, because we have lots of pictures of our office and of the staff members and the doctors, and that way when your child walks in, it won't be a completely unfamiliar environment for them. You can also talk to them about the fact that we have lots of toys at the office, that we have TVs that hang on the ceiling and play cartoons while they get their teeth cleaned. Kids think that's really cool. We have, special toothpaste flavors like chocolate fudge and marshmallow and strawberry. So just try to focus on some of the fun and positive parts about coming to the dentist. And then also, when you are talking to your child about coming for the first time, try to avoid words like hurt or gross, even if you're using them in a positive context. So for example, you may say, it's not going to hurt, or it's not going to be gross, and maybe they've never even thought about it hurting or being gross before, and you just don't want to plant that idea in their head. So just stay positive with it. Now let's talk about the actual appointment. Once you arrive at our office and you fill out the paperwork in the lobby, one of the assistants is going to come and take you out of the lobby and tour you around the office. And all of our assistants, by the way, are absolutely amazing, love kids, and are very well trained in pediatric dentistry. We all do this. We work with kids because kids are our passion, just like Dr. Tim and Dr. Jody. It's not because they're necessarily easier to work with in a dental environment than adults might be, but it's because we love them and they're our passion, and we're very good at dealing with them and trained at dealing with them. So anyway, one of the assistants will come and get you out of the waiting room, and they'll tour you around the office. You're always welcome back for routine hygiene and checkup appointments back into the area. You can also stay in the lobby, but usually in the first visit, parents like to come back and at least tour the office. Once the tour is done, they'll take you to the room where your child is going to get their teeth cleaned, and they'll show you all of the different equipment. And depending on the age of the child, they may or may not show certain things, but for the most part, what they're going to show is something called the tickle brush, and that's what we actually use to polish their teeth. They're going to show the water gun or the squirt gun, which is, of course, the water that we use to rinse their mouths, and then the straw, which we call Mr. Thirsty, that sucks up the water and the saliva. And we let kids, kind of touch it and play with it so that they're familiar with the equipment and it's not, quite so scary for them. Then when the cleaning begins, they're going to lay down, they'll watch a cartoon playing over their head, and you can either sit on one of the benches in the room, or you're welcome to go back to the lobby and relax and drink a cup of coffee and read a magazine. It's totally up to you. The actual cleaning process varies by age, but it basically usually involves, scaling anything, any kind of buildup off of the teeth, polishing the teeth, applying a fluoride treatment, and of course flossing. Around the age of 3, we begin to introduce dental x-rays to the kids to make sure that their teeth are forming properly and also to check for cavities in between their teeth. There are 3 types of x-rays that we do in our office for kids, and we're going to get into those in depth in a different video. But what you need to know for now is that all of our x-ray equipment is child-sized. It is all digital x-ray equipment, which means it's drastically less radiation than traditional x-ray equipment. In fact, you get more radiation walking from your car into our office just from the sun than you do getting the dental x-rays. But they do also wear a protective lead apron that has a thoracic collar for an extra precaution. Once the cleaning and the x-rays are done, either Dr. Tim or Dr. Jody will look at the x-rays, and then they will come out and examine your child's teeth. They're going to look at their teeth, their gums, their jaw, their neck. They'll do a full evaluation of everything, and then they'll talk to you about your child's dental development and their oral hygiene. They'll also answer any questions that you might have, and if your child does need any additional treatment or anything, like fillings, if they do have a cavity, we'll schedule that. They'll talk to you about that at the appointment, and then we'll schedule that for a later date. When it's all done, the best part happens. We take your child for a prize, and then you get to go to checkout and schedule your next routine cleaning visit for your child. So remember, just stay positive. Your child will do great. And if you want more information about coming to the dentist for the first time or a variety of other oral health and dental health topics for kids, we'd love for you to check out our website at texaspediatricdentistry.com. Thank you.